If your card is the Six of Clubs, then you are the missionary. You are the natural diplomat, peacemaker. And you stand for the law and order like the judge. But you are the kind of the six will deal with the club. We talking about the mind. We talking about knowledge. We talking about communicating. This is your field, the intellectual field. Gaining information. This is what you about. You know what I mean? So it's 2 3s, which is the Trinity, just like the master number 33, just like the 33 vertebrates. You know what I mean? You deal with the intellectual. You deal with like the pineal gland. So when we talk the pineal gland, this makes you like the superhuman. And so 6 is the number of the soul, and also 6 is the number of sex. So you take the I and put the E there. And so it's high vibration. Anything that deal with sex deal with hormones. And so we all know that hormones deals with energy. So when your chakra or your 6 chakras or spiral energy centers is not blocked, you know what I mean? This is the 6 flowing. And so when we talking about, you are the natural diplomat who needs involvement with others, where you can share your knowledge, we can share your warmth, we can share your truth, because we can share your charming spirit and your psychic ability and your intuition and your intellect. And you have a friendly responsibility to help others, to support others, and to give advice to others. And so at the 6 of Clubs, your mission is the spiritual realization of your purpose in life. Your mission is to serve others through your 6th sense, your intuition, because this is a potential that you have to seek, to open, to activate, which is your mind powers, because this is what the energies attracts at the 6th Club. And this could prove tremendous help in your relationships and work. So the achievement of harmony and a peace of mind is very important to you as the 6 of Clubs, because you deal with the mind. So we talk about the mind, spiritual knowledge. You can overcome all obstacles. You know the answers. You have it within you, because the energy just flow within you. This inner self urge of fulfillment. And so when you fail, you are unhappy. You know what I mean? For you feel you have compromised your plan, and you have blocked your significant part of powers within you. And so this is why you should live on your higher side and do what is right. You know what I mean? From your heart, from your soul, because you deal with the mind. So you have a tendency to worry about doing less than is expected from you. You worry about not being able to commercialize your talents, and most of all, you worry about your health and the progress of the people you love. And so once you take all this attachment of worry about all these things, this is how you succeed. And through patience, you will manifest. So you must know that you have been working very hard in your past life, and most of your problems are solved. So you also have the energy as a problem solver. So this being said, the professional field is more comfortable with the 6 of Clubs than the commercial. So your path is light, not labor. Light, which is words, vibration, sharing information that heal people, that help people. You deal with knowledge. So knowledge itself is definitely you. So you should never overwork and allow yourself to become mentally tired. So it's a balance. As long as you don't overwork your mind, or not only your mind, your body also, because you don't really deal with labor. The mind is your area. The mind must be keen, active, and aware at all times, because you deal with awareness. And so at the 6 of Clubs, you are good executives, and know that you must work to attain the place you should hold. You can rise to the top of any field you choose. So to realize the huge potential spirit that's hidden within you, you will need to apply a great deal of personal discipline, because your energy is powerful. And so once you discipline yourself and balance it out and do not overwork, you won't have to worry about your psychic health, because your mind can be blocked when it's overworked or when it's drained. And also your spiritual health, and also your physical health. Because at the 6 of Clubs, you have wisdom and higher powers to provide on a wide scale and to serve the world with your light, because you are the light bringer. You are the bringer of light. So the Six of Clubs, you're usually content with your life. You have a lack of travel and steady progress. So the woman's Six of Clubs have a strong, nurturing, intuitive spirit and desire to be the right wives. So the men Six of Clubs have loyalty and devotion to family interests, but you should guard against being dominated by women in general. And so the Six of Clubs are charming and friendly. Marriage is usually fortunate and happy, but in personal relationship, you should regard against taking things for granted, taking too much for granted. And your success is in occupations will come through an overstanding of the human nature. So understanding or overstanding and understanding the human nature and applying your knowledge, your inborn knowledge or your old soul wisdom will help you. That's why people come to you for advice, because you give great advice and people see you as intelligent or smart or wise. And so the mental fields that deal with you, where you will excel the best, will deal with education, will deal with anything that deal with justice, serving justice, bringing justice, and the educational aspects, which is teaching, writing, and your creative abilities. Any of these gifts will help you excel. You know what I mean? And money can be made through psychic and intuitional gifts, even without any commercial motive. And so if you are a Six of Clubs, don't allow money to take the first place. So if you do let money allow to take the first place, your peace of mind is threatened and your selfishness develops. And this is how you become weak, ill, sick, and very negative in that aspect. Anything can tear you down. And so as the Six of Clubs, you are all about the law and order. And you associate with the karmic law of cause and effect. So you sow what you reap. So what you plant out there, you get back. So you got to be careful with every word, with every movement that you make. Because you are a duty to hold justice and truth very high. And most of you do it naturally. Because this is the number, the 6 is the number of justice and truth. And so growth and processing, becoming better is always a part of you. And so you have a tendency on the downside to be lazy. And you could be a sadist. And you could be a jealous type. So as long as you don't be that, you're great. And you balance your spirit out, you will be great. You won't be that. And so you got a protective spirit. You like to protect your family. You got a nurturing spirit to protect your family. And you're all about freedom. And so you have responsibility because you're all about responsibilities. And you are the ones who follow the law, attain the wonderful contentment and the serenity that's associated with the number 6. And since you are a natural diplomat who needs involvement with others to share your wisdom and your charm and your intuitive intellect and your friendly responsibility of well-being of others, you must balance out your mind at all times. Because number 6 corresponds with the guardian of intelligence and rule all mental process. When we talk about the clubs in general is the guardian of the intelligence and rule all mental processes, all psychological reactions, all communications and messages. This is all clubs, because all clubs deals with the mind. So we talking about the 6, a club. Since you're a club, you could be argumentative, the debating type, and you're all about spreading the news, spreading the message, spreading the word, investigating. You're all about flipping the word. And so investigating, recording, documents, facts, evidence, this is what you're about. You know what I mean? You live by the truth. You live by facts. You live by evidence. You live by what is concrete. And so you're interested in anything that deals with intelligence, intellectual, and communication. And you're always searching for the truth in and out. And you strive to know the facts, the details, and reason behind anything that happened in life. So you're always researching. So this makes you a deep thinker. And you are able to counteract your emotions and feelings and solve any issue or problem being effective and persistence without giving up. And so clubs are very, as a club, you are very active and aggressive, especially when you want to express your ideas and thoughts, and your mind is your greatest weapon. As long as nobody ain't attacking your ideas or your mind, that means you are great. Other than that, they become your greatest enemy. And you will do well with occupation that provides you with opportunity to share your knowledge, your mind, powers, your ideas, with occupations such as teaching, law, writing, and counseling. About the six of clubs, that you have amazing psychic ability, and it's surprising to see how few of you are aware of your gift. That I mean, so the six of club means responsibility to the truth. That I mean, and you must learn to find a system of truth that you can believe in, by which you can live your life. So once attained, there's no limit to how good, that I mean, you can do in the world. You don't get comfortable and get stuck in the rut, which means you could be so lazy, don't want to do nothing, you know what I mean, or a big warrior, you know what I mean, you take responsibility, you will maintain inner peace, and you'll be balanced. And you will maintain in the balance and peaceful communication with those in your life. And so you often attain financial influence and have an inherent protection, and they have an inherent protection over your lives. You are the card that can achieve the highest degree of material or spiritual success. On the other hand, you can get caught up, you know what I mean, in deception, trickery, and laziness, and do nothing, and never amount to anything. So this is why this is the card of responsibility of the spoken word. And so you always have an issue about, as a sister club, you always have an issue about what you say and what you do as a result. And this can, and if you lie, it can catch up with you, the consequences. So you must maintain the truth. Special karma that you must deal with in this life. And if not, at some point, it will catch up with you. So you will either be given some position of power and learn about it through how to deal with it, or you'll be traded to another person, powerful person, who will penetrate some power struggles in your life. And so either way, you will learn the true meaning of power and how it can corrupt you if you do not utilize it right. So you have a special mission in life, one that involves bringing others together and sharing some ancestor wisdom and powerful truth. So you got to bring us a light. So once you tap into the hidden powers and your natural intuition, you know what I mean, once that is recognized, you find your lives guided and protected from the highest source. You know what I mean? And so as the sister club, you love to be in love. But often there are some childhood issues, you know what I mean, that spring upon you. And so it's your ability to choose wisely that you should learn through your experience that will teach you through your childhood problems or issues. So as the six of clubs is for you to avoid your feelings and emotions, which makes you appear emotional or upset. So it's for you to avoid your feelings and emotional, which makes you appear to be emotional and upset. Once you understand yourself, you hold the key to the light. So knowledge itself is very important. So the woman who's the six of clubs, you make good wives and mothers, while the men are often dominated by certain women in their life. You know what I mean? So six of clubs, you got a gift with many pleasurable experiences. You experience more than average amount of romantic enjoyment, and also sexual enjoyment, because you got to have sex drive. Because you deal with love, and also you deal with knowledge. You deal with the sensual side of life also. So don't be afraid of your sexuality and embrace it. And so we're talking about love and marriage. You need to take care of that in your choices, because sometimes you be looking for the perfect mate, and that do not appear to be. You know what I mean? And you can imagine it and fantasize about it, and it do not happen. And so it's for you to be practical with your knowledge and live by the wisdom of who you choose. Perfect wisdom and knowledge that you live by and that you share with others. This is how you reach your fulfillment and expression. By learning, being a student of life, by learning and sharing your wisdom, your knowledge, and by accessing this structure, you can actually experience the cosmic flow of the universe. And so, as a Sister Club person, the males are often found with the heart females, for who they have a whole lot of affection, and both sexes have difficulty with the spades males, especially the spades males that's over 36 years old. And so the diamond males have difficulty with the 6 club females, although the attraction is there. So all 6 club have other club males as friends, which means other people who into the mind, who into communication. Because the mind need the mind, and communication need communication. Being said, as a 6 club, your second cars, each of you got second cars according to your birthday that you should look up, because this is just as important as your sun card or your main card, because it's the second most important card, your other traits. And so if you're born March the 30th, the Aries, yours the 10 of clubs, look that up. April the 28th, the Taurus, the Queen of Hearts. May the 26th, the Gemini, the 6 of Spades. June the 24th, the Cancer, the 8 of Hearts. July the 22nd, the Cancer, the 8 of Hearts. August the 20th, the Leo. Yours the same card, because mostly all Leos have the same cards. And so it's the 6 of clubs, even though there's many other cards, but the second card is the most important. And you'll see your second card as the Leo is the same card, the 6 of clubs. And so September the 18th, the Virgo, yours the 6 of Spades. And October the 16th, the Libra, yours the Queen of Hearts. November the 14th, the Scorpio, yours the 10 of Clubs and Queen of Clubs. And December the 12th, the Sagittarius, yours the 8 of Diamonds. Now, as I can't bring you this light, it gets no realer than this. Ashe.